feels like, or it looks like, the difference in the lineup rating is not that high for Alter Ego, so maybe they still have a lot of chance here against ONIC. Don't count them out just yet. ONIC versus Alter Ego is here in the Land of Dawn. Can Alter Ego pull off the upset against the clear #1 contender of ID?
Let's watch and see together as we enter the Land of Dawn. Spell's nothing too crazy, and yeah, it will be Alter Ego starting purple. Suns hovering around.
Okay, the veteran versus the young blood here. It's crazy to see that Hijumee is still young blood, but he did make his debut in Season 11, so technically it does make him young blood. Everyone lower than Season 10 will be a veteran, but everyone after Season 10 is still a young blood. So Hijumee also, in terms of MPL experience, hasn't really gotten full time in playing MPL. There were a couple of seasons where he was actually inactive, and then there was that time in Dewa where he was just there, out of the lineup, and then suddenly next season we see him in Alter Ego. Emblem by GamesMax, though, a whole lot of tankiness here. 2 firmness plus a tenacity for the Gatot Kacha. I don't know if that's going to help him. It will in a way, but Lutpi's still going to shred him down. Good tenacity and vitality for Hylos too. Kiboy really trying to find the value here against Alter Ego, who have a solid draft, but have no answer to the Hylos right now.
No answer to the Hylos, and it seems like it's building up towards a good Lutpi and also a Sans game, but Kairi, they should be a kill.
That's a revitalized pop though, and they will disengage Rin. Not level 4, no poison, so we'll just hover around to provide reinforcements, as that's going to be just ONIC controlling the top. No casualties so far, no first blood here, so both teams just playing it slow.
Yeah, but the value is still on ONIC with that revitalize, and presumably the next objective fight, there's no revitalize coming in from the Gatot Kacha from Alex, so it's gonna be bursted down quite easily. Rin might be a bit too first overextending here.
They want to target Kiboy, they got it. That's gonna be the first blood here for Alter Ego. And ONIC will lose a man.
Oh.
That's going to be Kairi though.
Oh my god!
Landing the arrow. Hijumee there. But Kairi, 1 HP, survive. That's going to be the green light for Alter Ego to take the first neutral objective in the Land of Dawn.
Okay, there you go. A way to use the Baksha in the early game. A lot of teams are not doing that at all. They're just super aggressive and using that shield unity and also the arrow combo that Gani mentioned in the previous match, Mirko.
Yeah, good stuff by Alter Ego. We were talking about the first neutral objective being very Alter Ego. It's just later on for them. How do they capitalize and how do they convert on the objectives? Sound prediction by GoPay. Does seem like everybody agrees that it is going to be a 2-0 for ONIC. But you gotta hold your horses here. Usually when the predictions look like this, the game gets turned around upside down. So, again, Alter Ego could very easily still just build a lead off of these turtles. It's just ONIC can capitalize on any little mistake that Alter Ego make. Lutpi will get immense value as we get into it. It's just now, how does ONIC handle Nino? Do they poke him down with Yves? Do they poke them down with Granger starting to participate in a lot of the turtle fights? Or do they just wait?
Running him down would be a pretty good option, but the punish is immediate coming in from the whole team of Alter Ego, especially the AOG. There is one worry that I have, Miracle, which is they kind of lack physical damage here. Aside from Nino, there's not much physical that's going to come out from Alter Ego. Is that a concern, even though they have a Harith in the late game?
I think they have enough magic damage. You know, you gotta take into account that everyone, well, yeah, the physical damage is the question, right? I don't know right now. Like, the Arlet should be able, just through the base damage alone, to be a solo threat. But once we get to the late game, yeah, it'll be very easy for ONIC to itemize. They can just go 1 Dreadnought armor into straight up full magic defense to deal with the rest of the team. You can also expect Kiboy to go for maybe the triple down on magic defense, Radiant, Athena, and Oracle.
Yeah, that's an option for sure. Savero 1v1 against Arfy, just chugging up all the HP away. Rin looking to get the second objective.
Let's see, seems like the retribution will be for Kairi. Now, that's a good placement on the real world manipulation. Revitalize will not save Kairi. Hijumee jumps in. Savero, though, connecting as well. Kiboy will be taken down, but I will have no kit to escape alongside Owennn. 2 for 2, both junglers and roamers off the board. The neutral objective for ONIC still 2v1. Lutpi pops the vengeance. Will he be able to escape with the final slash? it will seal the deal. But take a look at the mid, very vulnerable. ONIC should take the mid turret here.
Wow, so it's value for ONIC right now. It's gonna go down for sure here. A lot of map control has already been secured here for ONIC. Even the Alter Ego did a really good job punishing some of the members from ONIC, but ONIC retaliated well, Mirko.
Yeah, they get a kill back, they get a turret as well, structures on the board, but Alter Ego are doing a very good job again at controlling these neutral objectives to play out how they want it to play out. It didn't really play out as expected for them in terms of securing the neutral objective, but in the way they team fought, it was the best they could do. They just want to throw bodies as much as possible to ONIC and hopefully get the win. With ONIC rotating over Savero, Lutpi getting the value that we were talking about from the early game, this is where it becomes kind of dicey for Alter Ego as we get into the mid game. Lutpi, though, will have to hold out a bit for before he can go in aggressively again, because this is where the Arlet really starts to take control of the lane, and Rin is going to go in.
It's a 3-man gank. Lutpi will be able to get away, but I think it will cost him the structure top. ONIC, what compensation? I think, yeah, they will just naturally play the cross-map play. Structure bot will be taken down.
Yeah, it's always
the
nice
minions
to see.
as well.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team turret has
You know
been
how
destroyed.
ONIC was able to maybe just like punish some of the, not really punish, but damage control from ONIC is always apparent in every game they play. If they lose out on the objective, they always try to find something on the other side of the map. Nino, though, you're getting a bit too
Be
greedy
careful,
here,
final
but
slash landed. Real word of relation, invested early. That's gonna be Alec now, taking a lot of damage. Will be taken down alongside Kiboy. Both roamers out of the board. Now, Sans, very unfortunate. He was stunned and will be taken out. Lutpi, Vengeance, isolated, stunned up, is able to dodge away with the sidestep. And ONIC now, they, I think, for the first time in this game, technically lose out on a big 5v5 now. Shaman Force spot in the mid lane. Kairi gambling with the clear, finds the execution. That's the final slash landing, but no follow-up damage from side of Alter Ego. Kairi, great play there to clear and save their mid.
yeah, amazing from Alter Ego right now. They're up 1.1k gold lead. Mirko, I want to ask you a question. Sans actually bought cooldown boots instead of tough boots in this kind of situation. Wouldn't you say like that's not really a good idea, but I have to wait, Savero?
Oh, well, I think for Sans, the idea is he doesn't really need oh, hold up, Savero?
Oh,
What?
Huh.
caught lacking there, and yeah, that's just an easy punish from Alter Ego.
Yeah, he's playing like a turret is up top, man. He's playing like the tier 1 is still up for grabs. Way too aggressive, overextending. To answer your question, by the way, Nino's standing at 100% win rate on this Arlet. But to answer your question, Mr. Sheffin, yeah, Sans knows that he has anti-CC built in with his kit if he pops a real-world manipulation, and a lot of times that's what he's going to do. He's going to hunker down and just go for damage. So CC isn't really going to be a big problem for him, and that's why he's actually opted to go for a bit more mobility, a bit more way to reposition in the team fight before he pops in RWM.
Oh, I'm not sure about that because in the first previous fight, one of them at least, he was getting arrowed by Hijumee, and I feel like the tough boots, it would have been a different story. He can punish a bit better. But let's see though, this is Sans we're talking about. Of course, he knows more than me. Only 1.6k gold lead so far for Alter Ego, so it's still a deficit that ONIC is comfortable working with, especially with the Bakshi that's gonna fall off in the late game. But Sans, there you go.
Uh-oh, that's a big AOG landing on towards Sans. And that will be just a member from ONIC, a big vocal member off the board. Alter Ego looking to land one of these arrows, possibly towards Savero. But yeah, that's just a great setup there by Alter Ego.
Oh, Nino, he's gonna walk up, forced to flicker out. Now, I think that's just pure disrespect from Sans. He knows everybody was rotating over. He stayed a bit too long in the bush, and now it's gonna cost ONIC the Lord. But for some reason, despite this lead, it really seems like ONIC are still hunkering down. I mean, they've still got the structures to turn things around. They've still got the waves, and Alter Ego will still need a big play to get these turrets over from ONIC. Why? Because they don't actually have a lot of range, right? They're still banking on team fights here with this composition. You can see in the item department, it's great for the Harriet. That's already really, really good. Getting the Holy Crystal at 9 minutes. Actually, very quick. Much quicker than anticipated. For the rest of the team, it's literally just Kairi who has the lead. Not even Lutpi that we thought was going to get a lot of value as we get into the mid to late game.
Yeah, it's just a hard lane overall against an Arlet, especially with the with Selena. That pseudo pressure that's lurking from the bushes, even though she's not there, is always apparent in the map. Now the structures are starting to fall down for ONIC. Oh, almost there from Hijumee. Oh man, and Lutpi. This is a CC we're talking about. We've always criticized how bad CC is in a losing situation because the item is just not there. So Alter Ego is in a very comfortable position right now.
Definitely, it's a very healthy lead here. Mid tier 2 will be taken down as Lord is still marching bottom side. Now ONIC, they will burst this Lord as soon as possible, trying to save their holy shields here. The only structure tier 2 left standing is top, and it will go down soon. And ONIC, they're playing it slow. They still have their composure here, not letting the tempo from Alter Ego get the best of them. That's the AOG landing towards Lutpi. That's Kiboy though, isolated in front. Real world population perfectly placed. Alec will not be able to escape. Surely Lutpi though will fall first. That's gonna be 1 for 1. Oh my goodness! The damage from Arfy will be enough to burst members of ONIC down. That's going to be ONIC still though, holding on.
Wow. ONIC still able to actually hold off there despite Alter Ego having a massive lead. It's crazy to think it was only Kiboy and Lutpi taken down. It really looked like Kai was going to die for sure, but in true Kairi fashion on the Lancelot gets the escape as Nino now walks up. But Kairi knows through the passive on him that Nino is somewhere around. He actually also will walk up, taking away the green camp from Alter Ego. And now this is where the big question mark is thrown at Alter Ego, because they found themselves in this kind of position a lot in the past against BTR, against most teams actually. But they've always faltered as we got into the mid to late. It's kind of the Alter Ego passive we've got accustomed to all the way from what, season 7? Now they gotta play really disciplined and they have to just look for team fights. Remembering again, their composition is built for team fights. ONIC can play the poke game, they can play the long one. Alter Ego need to try to force the issue on ONIC ASAP.
Yeah, and I think most of the burden will come on towards Mr. Nino here. Still a 4-0-3 with that build of Force Gold Meteor and also Hunter Strike. So a lot of damage being poured towards some of the members of ONIC. So they can't really just brush off this lack of physical damage, quote-unquote, from Alter Ego.
With Kairi not around the Lord Spit, I think it will. They will secure it freely. And the second Lord here for Alter Ego without their tier 2, I think they might take a couple of base turrets here if they play it right.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
I think they can actually even go for the game here. Remembering again, if Alter Ego get a good final slash, anything is possible. Sans needs to pop the RWM at the right moment. They have good clear with the Lance. Everybody in their composition except for the Hylos can clear really, really well. And Alter Ego actually do have pretty bad siege. So it really comes down to Nino at this point of the game. If he can get a big final slash, this will be the end of it. And finally, we'll get to see ONIC lose a game in MPL. Maybe a match, who knows? Alter Ego definitely making it look possible. But before that happens, we can never doubt ONIC.
Great read there from Alter Ego, knowing that Kairi might be in that bush, and they cleared it. Kairi forced to go back and cannot clear the relief off pressure that far lane. Lord is marching top. CC now is in their sights. Gotta be careful here as the Lord will crash top lane. Arrow lands, but no real threat just yet. That's final slash on towards Kiboy. Taunted everything. That's gonna be enough to take Hylos down. Kairi now trying to escape as the Lord will be their main priority. He bursts it down. That's a double by Arfy. The Harith mid-game, late game technically, is definitely a huge threat. Base turret number 1 though, top lane will fall. It seems like they will go for more. Alter Ego still strong with 5. They will take the base turret here, no problem, as ONIC lets it go. That's a sacrifice, that's an immortality bot. AOG doesn't land. Now with the base open, will they be able to close out the game? Oh my goodness! Savero trying to clear the game, but ladies and gentlemen, with Arfy locking the base down, should be, no, it's not yet.
Wait.
It is still game here. Kiboy though will take a lot of heat. No ways, but there you go. Game number 1.